This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yesterday we started to configure ECC architecture. Okay. Again, we can recap the last session, and then we go to the EWM architecture and etc. Okay. Yeah. If we see here, we are starting to discuss from the plant. Okay. And please go through the IME documentations or SAP help documents to know about the purchase organizations, company codes, and etc. At this moment, and then 3-digit code warehouse. Why I'm talking about the 3-digit code means we cannot have any architecture within that warehouse, and just like a text field, we can use it in the ECC with some control parameters. That warehouse we are going to link with the EWM warehouse. Okay, this thing. And if we see here, we maintain the warehouse specific parameters as connected to EWM. We are into ECC now. Go to the integration with other SAP components, Extended Warehouse Management, basic settings for EWM linkage. Configure SAP EWM specific parameters. Come here, EAM, we have created yesterday. See here, this one. Now, we have one question. We already ECC WM we are using, and what about the, if we go to the migration, warehouse management, then how do we proceed and etc. Okay. Say whenever we maintain these warehouse specific parameters, whatever it may be the architecture or data available within the ECC WM, that will be going to deactivate. System cannot consider what is there within it, even though we have already ECC WM and etc. During the migration projects, what they can do, they create a new architecture in EWM, okay, and within that they maintain internal architecture correlate to this ECC architecture and move the stocks, upload the stocks into that EWM, and then they can deactivate this. Deactivate means just they can use this checkbox. Okay. Now, communication method queued and serialized asynchronous. This is the standard method. Okay. Whenever we are distributing the data between the ECC and EWM, the data transferred in the form of small packets. Okay. That is nothing but queues. And asynchronous means, sorry, synchronous means, say for example, first queue got failed, second also can be wait until unless we clear the first queue. Okay, but we are dealing with several purchase orders or sales orders and etc. If anything got failed for the sales order number 101, okay, and sales order 102 cannot be stopped for us. Okay, why? Because I cannot say the sales order error is entire specific process and etc. Maybe there is some master data issue or something is there. Okay, so the standard setup is asynchronous. And distribution mode, whenever we create any deliveries and etc., when those can be distributed to the EWM system, either immediately or else stop. Two are there. Stop means the system cannot allow us to send the information queues to the EWM system. And second option is distribution immediately, document creation. Whenever we click on the save button, either for the inbound delivery or outbound delivery, that can be distributed. Okay, this is the main thing, sir. This is the key heart to communicating between the ECC and the EWM system. Okay, whenever we create any warehouse, by default it can come or looks like a ERP with local WM, but according to our this thing, we need to establish the connectivity. After this, I want to maintain the connectivity in ECC side. Say I have AAM one 3-digit code with me, warehouse number code. Against which warehouse you are going to connect? EWM warehouse. That we can maintain here. Assign warehouse number to this thing. Okay. Here, say AAM. Say here warehouse number description SEM, description DEC. Okay. Sorry, decentralized SEM, warehouse number. Actually, this is the free text field, sir. Whatever I can give 4-digit code at this moment of okay, but at the maintaining time. But during the delivery distribution, that can be checked here. That can be checked here. Okay, this is the free text fields. Okay, I am going to give one name like this thing, AAMW. Not that I have created any EWM warehouse, but I am maintaining here. The system can allow us. There is no validation for this field. There is no validation for this field. Why? Because the setup is in ECC and our EWM setup is in SEM box. Okay. During the configuration, this can treat as a free text fields. Okay. Then while delivery distributing, this can be considered this warehouse number. So I am saving. Now I have some questions. Say, is it always 1:1 relationship? Yes, absolutely. One warehouse can be connected to only one EWM warehouse. Okay. From here, ECC warehouse number to EWM warehouse number always 1:1 relationship. But what about the EWM warehouse to ECC warehouse numbers? Here I will tell you one example. We have one plant with us. A123, one plant. Within this, some 4 storage locations, SLO1, SLC2, 4 storage locations with us. SLOC1 plus SLOC2 connected to one warehouse 123, assume that E12, okay, ECC warehouse number SLC1 plus SLC2 E13, okay, 2 warehouses are there. It is possible to connect different warehouse numbers. This one and this one also. Okay. This one and this one. Within the plant itself, we have 4 different locations. 2 locations are connected to one ECC and 2 locations are another ECC. This is possible. Okay. And apart from that, one EWM warehouse can connect to multiple ERP warehouses. Multiple ERP warehouses. Multiple ERP warehouses. See here. Say for example, plant this one. This is the plant 2, assume that plant 2. Plant 2 of storage location 1 to location 2. This I want to connect EWM1. This is also possible. But not from here. The system cannot allow us. Say for example, AAWM is there. Say here AAMW, assume that. System cannot allow us. But this can be possible from EWM end. During that time I will show you. Okay, here we can keep the blank. Blank means that can be allowed whatever it may be the entry within this blank. If the entry is there, that can specific for that entry only. If entry is not there, means if it's a blank, it allow whatever it may be. Okay, that is the SAP rule. Wherever any table, if we can see, if we keep blank during the determinations, that can allow all. Okay, like this thing. I will show you that setup from EWM end. Okay. Now we go to the EWM system to start the org structure there. Highest level of the org element in the EWM is 4-digit warehouse number. I will show you. 4-digit warehouse number. This one. Warehouse structure. This is the 4-digit number warehouse. Okay. Within this, we have storage types. These are also physical org structures. 4-digit. Storage sections also 4-digit. Storage bin 18 character length. If we compare with the ECC WM, just compare, sir. Don't in-depth process wise. Please don't compare it. Just lengthwise. Okay. Warehouse number here 4-digit. Storage type 4-digit. Section 4-digit. Storage bin is 18-digit. Okay. There 10-digit in the ECCWM module. Okay. And coming to here, some quant is there. We cannot see this quant directly in any of the transactions or any of the master data within the EWM system. That can be works in the back end only in the EWM. We cannot see quant in any front-end transactions, front-end reports, nowhere quant field. Now, coming to the geographically, if we see the warehouse, if we see the warehouse, okay, see here, this is inside of the warehouse, okay. Say here we can find out some racks are there, high racks, and here mezzanine floors are there. And apart from that, some soft floor also we are using for storing the products. Okay, this one. Here these are the high racks, and these are the mezzanine floors. Okay, levels, first level, second level, third level, and etc. And apart from that, on the soft floor also we are using. If we see here, yellow marking is there. Okay, this. If we consider this is entire storage type, I can say that here some one storage type, and this also one storage type, mezzanine floor also one storage type, we can say. Okay, depends on. Okay, depends on. See here, these are low racks. Actually, these are 3 or 4 racks are there in each. Okay, and arranging of the storage bins and maintaining of the storage warehouse can be subjected to several conditions. Okay, and one warehouse is there, I cannot maintain continuously 20 or 30 feet of racks. Depends on the product's weight, depends on the space utilizations. We need to calculate the center of gravity of the racks and need to build it. Okay, for that some separate theories are there in the EWM. Not in EWM, sorry, general warehouse management. Okay, this one, it may damage, it should not be collapsed if we keep the full load on the racks and etc. Okay, this is inside. Now coming to the system wise, we are going to the EWM system. And maintaining the warehouses, we have several options are there. The first one is define manually. Second one is the copy from standard warehouse. Here standard means SAP is given 0001. Okay, the third one is the BC sets, business configuration sets. Okay, manually. Define manually means one by one we can define. Copy from the standard warehouses. If we copy from the standard warehouse 0001, all the control parameters, all the internal architecture can be copied to the our new warehouse except the number ranges. Except the number ranges. Okay, number intervals also can be copied. Number ranges cannot be copied anywhere. BC sets means, say for example, several options are available in the EWM, but I don't want to go all the options. More than 50 processes we can see within the EWM, but nobody can use more than 10 processes. Okay, more than 10 processes I cannot see in my previous experiences. Well, process-wise, business configurations we can configure this thing. First, we can see the define manually option. Go to the implementation guide, IMG. Okay, SAM Extended Warehouse Management. Within the SAM Extended Warehouse Management, we have seen some landscape setups under the SAM basis, system-wise connectivities and etc. Coming to the warehouse specific, that falls under this Extended Warehouse Management. Open this hierarchy and the master data. Okay, name itself the master data, but for every configuration object, system generate the transportation request. Okay, just title is master data. The first one is the define warehouse numbers. Come to here, new entries, define. Say AAMW, I want to define. EWM warehouse for plant AAML. Okay, just see here, like define. Okay, now we go with the other option, BC set. Okay, for this transaction code is SCPR20. SCPR20 transaction code. Go to SCPR20. SCPR20. All the EWM BC sets starts with SCWM. See here, SCWM star. SCC stands for the supply chain, WM stands for the warehouse management. Okay, star SCWM star. Enter here and execute some 575 BC sets we can find out here. These are the EWM warehouse relevant BC sets. And these BC sets also categorized into warehouse dependent and warehouse independent. Warehouse independent means, say for example, these are delivery types integrations, document type integrations, like etc. things. These are the warehouse independent configuration objects. Okay, all the delivery types can applicable for all the warehouse which are in the system, depends on our determination criteria. Okay, and warehouse relevant control parameters, those are calling as a warehouse dependent. Once we get the some awareness of this all the processes while observing, while browsing these BC sets, we can easily find out what are the warehouse dependent and what are the warehouse independent. Okay, until unless we see it's not possible. Okay, there is nowhere they have maintained that these are the BC sets, these set of BC sets for independent, these set of BC set dependent. Okay, while going through this, we can observe here. Now see here, DLV star, all the DLV stars are there. All the DLV stars are subjecting for the warehouse independent only. Warehouse independent, DLV star, delivery wise, inbound, outbound, and etc. Internal processes, stock transfer, posting changes, dangerous routes, whatever it may be. Okay. Now coming to define warehouse, WH series, those one. Say here WH warehouse number. See here warehouse number. Okay. Slash SCWM slash WH underscore number is there. If you click on here, say here, that is copied here. This is the button for the activate BC set. If we want to see the documentation and etc., okay, there is no documentation. Okay. If you see here, under which node this can be implemented. See here, extended warehouse management, master data, define warehouse number, where we configure just now AAMW within this IMG path. Okay, this thing that can be updated within this table. Field name is LG num. Actually, SAP, I told that SAP has provided the standard warehouse 0001, default value is this one, but we can use it our warehouse number. See here, coming to the activate. See here, this one, AAMW. Copy the values. Say it is asking us, do we want to override the all data? Just I am choosing the override all the data Okay, I have given some EWM warehouse for linking purpose, some plant and etc. That can be replaced with default. Say here, continue activation. The activation successfully completed. If we go to the configuration, SPRYMG, SAM Extended Warehouse Management, Master Data, Define Warehouse Number. Come to here, AAMW. This one. Say here, that is replaced with central warehouse. Just now I have maintained like this. This one is ours. Means that is overwrite. Overwritten. Okay, with that BC set. So that this set of BC sets we can use for warehouse configurations according to our processes. Say for example, some warehouses are there. They are not using kitting process. Okay. Unless what we can do, we can ignore that BC sets and we can proceed further. Like this. Advanced return management, ARM, some concept is there. That I don't want to use in my warehouse operations. In that case, I cannot touch it. Quality management, I cannot touch it. Like this thing. Okay. And recently I observed that some S4 HANA boxes they are giving with blank systems. In that case, what kind of processes they are going to implement? Sort out and find the BC set, configure it. And for the best practices, first configure the 0001 warehouse and then copy from it. Okay. That is one of the best practices method. Now, the third option is copy from the standard one. Okay. See here, beside that, assign warehouse number, one node is there. Or else, sorry, we can go this. Define warehouse number, control, one node is there. If we see here, AAMW, new, no entry, AAMW is copied from this. Okay. Another node we can go. Define storage types, say for example, AAMW. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. By contents, go to warehouse. Just we have defined the warehouse number. AAMW. No entries found that match selection criteria. Okay, nothing is there. Just we step by step, node by node, we tried we tried to use that BC set. Now I am copying from the standard 0001. That we can find out within the cross processing settings under the extended warehouse management node. Go to cross processing setting. The first one is the copy warehouse number customizing. Come here. This one. Select the source warehouse number 0001 and AAMW. This one, destination warehouse number. Copy it. It can ask. There is already data for the destination. If you want to continue over, please mute. Only description is there. Just overwrite it. Execute it. See here, it is copying all the control parameters which are available for 0001 or copying to our warehouse. Done. Done. Some message is warning is coming, some copy entries are not there and etc. Okay. Done. Now we can see that storage types, master data, define storage type. AAMW. Now see here, 47 entries are copied into our AAWM. All these storage types are available in the 0001. Those all are copied into our EWM system, EWM warehouse. Okay. Now, if we see the define warehouse numbers, there is no physical address field for this one. Physical address. There is no physical address. If here, actually, yeah, if we see in the ECC, SAP configurations, define plant, define company code, or else define shipping point, whatever it may be, we can find out address address relevant tabs here, but here it is not available. Then how to maintain the address for the warehouse? Warehouse also a physical location, just like a godown. We need to give the physical address for this. For that, one concept called supply chain unit. Supply chain unit. Supply chain unit. Actually, this supply chain unit is the master data. It represents the address of the warehouse and what kind of business attributes this warehouse is going to play. What kind of the business attributes? Business attributes means examples, either your warehouse is a receiving office, goods receiving, either your warehouse is acting as a shipping office, either your warehouse is some planning location. Like we can maintain the various attributes. For this, again, the supply chain unit and assigned for our warehouse. Okay, supply chain unit that represents a physical location and it's a pure real master data. Okay, and this we can maintain as for client specific. Say for example, if we are going through any implementations, golden clients, quality environment, pre-production, production, like this depends on our convenience. We go with the different landscapes. Okay, each landscape we need to maintain the supply chain unit manually. Okay, that is a part of cutover strategies. Supply chain unit, where we can maintain the supply chain unit and where we can assign the supply chain unit for our warehouse. That we see. Go to the EG axis. EG axis, Extended Warehouse Management, Master Data, Maintain Supply Chain Unit. Here we can maintain. Come to here. Say here AAMW underscore supply chain unit. I am creating one supply chain unit. And location type this one. 1008 is the location type. Okay. That represents the warehouse supply chain unit. Create. SCU for AAMW warehouse. Just I have given. Okay. See here, these are three view tabs are there. The first one is the general tab. Second one is the address and etc. We can find out longitude, latitudes, etc. in the general. Okay. These can be updated automatically with reference to the address values. Go to address, maintain here. AAMW underscore supply chain unit. Here search term AAMW I have given. Postal code just depends on our this thing. Now you see here automatically longitude, latitude are filled. Okay, time zone, India and etc. This India copied from that postal code numbers. Okay, this thing address. And come to alternate tab, here various business attributes are there. Okay, without providing any various business attribute, I am going to assign for our warehouse. We can see. Okay, data is saved. Come to IMG setup, Extended Warehouse Management, Master Data, assign warehouse numbers. Come to here. Here warehouse number AAMW. New office. Here supply chain unit AAMW underscore supply chain unit. I'm trying to. We are getting one error. Supply chain unit AAMW underscore SU does not have business attribute warehouse. Means whatever the supply chain unit I want to assign for my warehouse, that should have the attribute business attribute warehouse. Otherwise, that supply chain unit cannot be assigned to any of the warehouse. Okay, business attribute we can use this one. Now we can come, we maintain that and come here. Go to supply chain unit. Once again, we'll show you the path. In the EG axis, extended warehouse management, master data, maintain supply chain unit, 1008, change, alternative. This is the button to add role. Role is nothing but business attribute. Come to here. If you see here, these are the total roles are available, standard roles. You can see here, warehouse, planning location, goods received office, shipping office, ship from location, ship to location, zone, door, etc. etc. Okay. Within this, INV stands for the warehouse. Okay. This one, warehouse. Now I have also. Now.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, please.
What is this? I mean the type. So do we need to always select the 1008?
For example, here two things. I will, yeah. Say two things here after. Unit. The first thing is create a separate supply chain unit type 1008. Otherwise, say when we move the plant and point to the EWM, those also can be treated as locations here. One of the location we can assign as a supply chain unit. That is the other option. Either 100. If you want to go with separate supply chain unit name and etc., then you can use 1008. Otherwise, say plant shipping points you are distributing, you are going to distribute into the EWM, those can be treated as locations here. One of the location also you can use as a supply chain unit with proper business attributes. Okay, either that or this. Next, go to the IMG, SAP Extended Warehouse Management, Extended Warehouse Management, Master Data, Assigned Warehouse Number. Come here. Come out of the complete transfer. Please read yourself, sir. Someone is coming. Assign warehouse numbers. Now it is accepted. See here. Now here another two fields are there. We will discuss. Three fields are there. We will discuss. Say our EWM is capable to connect with more than one plant. Okay, our EWM is capable to connect with more than one plant. Okay, two plants are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Two plants are connected to one of our warehouse. Then the first plant also deals with the products. Second plant also deals with the product. Both products are stored in our warehouse. Some about that the products also unique. Say for example, ours is a electronics warehouse. HP laptop is one of the product. Plant 1 also storing their HP laptops here. Plant 2 also storing HP laptops here. Then how the system can identify this product belongs to this plant and this product is so belongs to this plant. Okay, how the identify. This is the system wise. And coming to general example, say here in areas, suburban or rural areas, we can find out the cold storages. The nearby rural farmers store their vegetables or fruits or their yield within the cold storage for a couple of days or couple of weeks until unless they get some good price and etc. Say mangoes. Farmer 1 also produce the same variety of mangoes. Farmer 2 also produce same varieties of mangoes. Farmer 3 also same mangoes. Both these three farmers came from the different villages or in same village. Within the cold storage, how we can identify this lot belong to that one, this lot belong to this farmer, like this thing. We can keep some signboard there, farmer name and etc. like this thing. Okay, signboard within this for visibly identifying and etc. This thing. This tons of fruits he can store here like this thing. Like here in warehouse, we have one concept called party entitled to dispose. Party entitled to dispose. Okay, say cold storage person is there, that mangoes are there, farmers. Farmers only can able to sell their product, but cold storage owner cannot touch that. Okay, he is not owner, really he is not owner of that mangoes. He is collecting some rent or something only. Okay, this one means that mangoes disposable person, who is the dispose? That farmer. Just like in warehouse also, if the products are there within the warehouse, the relevant products plant only the entitled to dispose for it. Party entitled to dispose. Okay, the plant only can sell the product, plant only can receive the product into the warehouse. The plant only can raise the purchase orders, sales orders, and etc. Okay, that is calling as a party entitled to dispose. Actually, this is party entitled to dispose is nothing but the business partner. Business partner is nothing but plant vendor. Plant vendor. We see plant vendor concept within the ECC. Say, for example, if we are dealing with plant to plant transfer, stock transport orders, and etc., we maintain the plant vendor and etc. Okay, the same plant vendor, we move it into the EWM system and assign for this warehouse. Okay, means wherever the product moves within the EWM warehouse, that can be follows with the party and retro dispose. Without having the party and retro dispose, we cannot find out until a single product within the warehouse. Wherever product is there, along with that party and retro dispose is there. The party and retro dispose represent this product is belongs to which plant. Okay, that is the concept of party and retro dispose. Next, one more field is there. This is the party and retro dispose. This is the custodian. Who is the custodian? Custodian is nothing but cold storage owner, like warehouse owner. Say, if I go to the cold storage with our yield truck or tractor or whatever it may be, okay, there dumping into the warehouse, moving into the cold storage, or bringing products from inside to the outside and etc. That cold storage owner only arrange the labor. That is his responsibility, and he can arrange the labor and he can pay the salaries and etc. In the warehouse also the same thing. One custodian is there. That custodian is responsible for the all purposes. Even the goods receipt is there. Either raising the purchase order and receiving the goods, documentation purpose, that is responsible by the plant, but unloading activities keep within the storage means as part of the putaways or else against the goods issue, pickings and etc. That owner, custodian can take care of all the things. And my question is, say for example, I have only one plant and it is connected to only one warehouse and both are located in the same area, then is it not possible to use the same business partner for the custodian also? Yes, it's possible. Okay, yes, it's possible. See here, two kinds of things are there. One is our own warehouses, third one is the third party logistic warehouse, 3PL warehouses. In Europe and US countries, you can see that 3PLs. Okay, third party logistics. Some persons, some organizations maintain the warehouses and only they keep the stocks on rent basis. Those stocks came from different plants and etc. Are there. That concept is there. Okay, this thing. Like depends on our requirement, either custodian and party to dispose same or not. Okay, if it's not same, create one vendor within the ECC system and move into the EWM as a business partner and assign that as a custodian. Depends on. And the third one is the default ship to party. Say for example, I have manufacturing plant and distribution center with me. Manufacturing plant also I have maintained with the EWM warehouse. Distribution center is somewhere else. Okay, from there we send the goods to different stock kits and etc. Okay, from the production plan I cannot sell directly to any outside of the persons. In that case, what I can do, I send always to this distribution center only. In that case, that again is the distribution center. That is also one of the plant within the ECC system, distribution center. Okay. Again is that we can find out one plant vendor, plant customer, sorry, plant vendor, sorry, plant vendor. We can keep here as a default ship to party within our production plant EWM warehouse. Like this. These three are there. Custodian, party entitled to dispose, default ship to party. Okay. For this, what we can do now, we create one plant vendor within the ECC and move into the EWM and assign as a party entitled to dispose and custodian. Go to the ECC system. And this is also part of the cutover strategies. We need to client specific data, these plants and customers, we need to create within the ECC and shift into the EWM system and open the client and assign here. Go to XK01, we are in ECC. AAMW underscore PED, party entitled to dispose. Here I have one company code, account group, and etc. We are using this. Just maintain the mandatory data. Okay, now save it. Now one vendor is created. This is the normal vendor, but I want to tell to the system as this is a plant vendor where we can maintain it. Coming to the MK02, go to the purchasing data. Okay, extras, additional purchasing data. Here plant is there. AAML. Okay, this additional. Go to extras, additional purchasing data. And this plant vendor, plant and this combination always 1:1. One vendor we cannot assign to more than one plant cannot assign for more than this. Okay, this is always 1:1 only. Now we move this to EWM system. CFM1, create integration model. Here, yesterday I told that these are the free text fields, model name and application, but this logical system is for represent the destination systems. Coming to vendor, that is material independent object. Come to down, select this vendor, AML, AMW, okay, underscore PED. Say here, create location and BP. Here either we can create as a only business partner or create both also it can accept. Okay. Say at this moment just to create as a BP. In further sessions we can add other role also. Execute it. Say here. This is selected. Generate integration model. Integration model is generated for this logical system with the name of application PED generated. Now the second step, CFM2. This one latest application model can by default as for the user wise execute it. Okay, logical system, model name application. Come here, select it, start. Done. Okay, done. Now come to our BP in EWM. I am going to the EWM system. EG access, extended warehouse management, master data, business partner. Say here BP is the transaction code. Come here. Okay. AAMW. If you can give star, you can get all. Yeah. Double click on it. This business partner is opening. Come to identification tab. Say here. Scroll down. Say here it is representing the CRM 004 ID type. But it is distributed as a normal VP. I want to give some additional identification for this business partner. Okay. This is linking with ECC plant I want to tell. And I want to tell to the system as this is the plant vendor. For that, go to change mode, additional identification type. See here, CRM 011. CRM 011. See here, enter. CRM 001 is representing the plant number. What is your plant? AAML. In which system that is this one? Like we need to maintain. Now this is done as a party entitled to dispose for this plant. And if we come from top in a clockwise direction, business partner is responsible institution 800 EH7 CLNT vendor and as well as plant vendor. It's a vendor normally. It's a plant vendor. This is additional identification. Save it. Now go to our assignment. I am set up SAP Extended Warehouse Management, Extended Warehouse Management, Master Data, Assign Warehouse Management. Come here. Yeah. Custodian, AAMW underscore PED. This one. Okay. And one more thing is there. This is the default entry. Default entry. Default means default you want to get in our transactions. This is default entry. Okay. And even though we without maintaining this, we can able to proceed with this. Okay, I will show you during the material master creation and etc. at warehouse number level. Okay, this if more than one party entered to disposes means more than one plant is there, we cannot give anything here. During the product maintenance, we will maintain that against which part entered to dispose we are getting maintaining the product and etc. We will discuss in further sessions. This one. Default shift to party, we have not yet, created any customers or this thing, just let it be. Now, this is about the SCM decentralized environment. How we maintain the plant vendor within the S4 HANA system, we will see. I'm logging up this code ECC and EWM to go into the S4 HANA. Go to the S4 HANA system. We have seen that there is no XK01, XK01 and etc. Only the central tool is business partner. What happened? S4 is not connected. Go through another S4 system. Wait, sir. I will get this one. User ID and password. S4 HANA. It's 400. Okay. That is not working. This is one second. We have one more. Here, direct transaction BP is there. Here, create vendor, business partner means. Okay, this is the general role, all zeros. Okay, first we can create one, this thing, external number. External alpha numerical number or external number. Test 1, 2, 3. I am going to create external alpha sample. External number. One, two, three, four. Number range interval. Okay, see here we can maintain the title and etc. Here, title, test period, and maintain addresses. Okay. Just save it. This is the general. Okay. Partner is created, business partner. Go to change mode. Select the purchasing FLVN 01. FLVN 01 for the purchasing, vendor purchasing data. Purchasing BP. Okay, vendor. FLCU. FLVN 01 we required. FLVN, yeah, this one. Go to the vendor general data. Here, plant field is there. Plant field. Under this role, BP role, FLVN 01. Go to vendor general data. Here you can assign plant to business partner. Means that is the plant vendor. Okay. This is the difference within the S4HANA environment to maintain the party and dispose. Okay. This normal ECC we are using MK02 or S4HANA environment. We can maintain under the FLVN business partner role against the business partner. Here vendor general data. Here we can also plant. Okay. This is the difference between the S4HANA and normal decentralized. Okay, sir. Okay, this is about the part end to dispose, and we have seen very basic how to define the warehouse number manually, BC set, and copying from this one. Okay, in the next session on Monday. Okay, initially we do not have any weekend sessions. Okay, on Monday we will discuss further, and we start discussing about the internal architecture, storage, text sections, bins, one by one.